Stagnation, welcome back to the channel.
Champions.
You see, sometimes in this life, some people will be classified as scammers. For the longest of times, somehow, some way, I don't know where it originated from, but the Nigerians were actually classified as
World greatest scammers.
the scammers of society.
Yep. 419.
Why?
Hey, we're black, man.
Why were they considered the scammers of society? We'll forever wonder what that one was. I know you probably received the email from the Nigerian prince. But have you ever considered to yourself that the Nigerian prince sent you an email because you thought you wanted to be a prince, and all of a sudden, here's royalty coming to help you? You must ask yourself, why did you think that there was a Nigerian prince reaching out to you?
I know, why are you so important?
What makes you so important? Thank you. So you see, there was never a Nigerian prince. There was just the word Nigerian in front of prince. And you took that and attached it to a whole country.
Yep.
So you must check yourself. The Federal Reserve Act of 1917. What are we talking about here? What is the biggest human scam in history? This is what Wall Street Silver thinks. What do you think, Double?
I mean, it was right on point, man. Federal Reserve Act of 1913. And I think that's one of the major points or message that we try to deliver on this channel. Is that not only as your money, your ability to store your money has been hijacked, the entire federal government of the United States has been hijacked just by this act alone. It got further hijacked after World War II when we pegged to the dollar and when we further went off of the gold standard in the 70s. That is the biggest scam that people are yet to see. But did you know that
the Federal Reserve is not sending you Nigerian prince email though?
Oh no, your entire bank account, your entire life is already under the Nigerian prince scheme.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
And we had several presidents that fought back against this, but they won eventually. They did not stop year after year after year.
Yeah.
You know, Jackson fought against it. What's his other name? Several other U.S. presidents fought against it. And actually 2 of them got killed.
Austrian economics will tell you right away that the current economic system that we operate under is a scam. There is this idea of credit, okay? And I think that is not, it's fine. Okay? Sometimes you want to spend money that you don't have. You might need to expand your budget a little bit in order to be able to afford some things. That is fine. This is what do they say? A credit union, if you will. Or you could look at it as community banking, where a community of people who work for their money combine their money. So there is evidence of that value sitting there. And so when you borrow the money, it has to be one-to-one.
Yep.
You can look at it as collateralized loan, right?
Yeah.
For you to be able to look at your 401k, okay? For you to be able to borrow money from your 401k.
Should you even be borrowing money from your
right? This is a crazy thing. It is your money. Why are you borrowing it, right? But it's fine. It's fine, right? Let's say that you don't want to sell the stocks there. And the only reason you're not selling it is because you don't want to get taxed.
Yep.
Which is a different topic.
Another situation.
That's another situation. Do you see how the scam keeps unraveling itself? Okay. So let's say you borrow money from your 401k. The only way you can borrow that money from your 401k is if it exists in your 401k. You see? And then you can pay it back and then everything goes back to normal. But we're dealing with a situation where the money does not exist when we come to the banking system. The money does not exist. They don't have the money. I mean, we are, 3 trillion? Was it 30 trillion in debt now?
$34 trillion.
In debt. Where did the money come from?
I'm gonna got 4 trillion of that in less than a few months.
Look at that. Where did the money come from? What was done in productivity to generate this revenue? And most importantly, why is it that you are the one paying for it, even though you do not request for this loan?
They just sent a couple $1 billion to Ukraine and to Israel to go blow people up.
Where did the money come from?
Did you approve that?
Where did the money come from?
Now they're going to Yemen to go blow more people up? Where did that money come from?
And why are you paying for it? This is the biggest scam that is existing in our lifetime.
Yet they tax you. If you can print the money
Yeah.
and just take that left and right, then why
Yeah.
am I paying taxes? Just keep printing.
So I will ask you then, why is it that you are choosing to continuously participate in this scam blindly? Because we are not saying that we are not participating. We are sitting here. But we cannot operate without using this fiat system. In many ways, we're also born into it. It's going to take time to move out of this. And to be able to move out of it, we need to be taking action. That's why we are here. That's why we do these videos. That's why we talk about Bitcoin. To raise awareness so that we can casually
Exit the system.
and rapidly as well, okay, exit or opt out
Of the scam.
of this scam system that we are in. Double up. Any other thoughts on that one?
I think I will like to be, for 1 second,
Yeah.
a devil's advocate and say, hey, the life that we enjoy now,
Mm-hmm.
or the country that we enjoy now, was because of this. The economic expansionism or the global power that America has is from this freely printed money caused by this Federal Reserve Act of 1913. What would you have to say to that?
I would actually rebuttal that one and say that the environment, the environment that we enjoy now.
Are
Right.
you really enjoying it?
Huh?
Are you really enjoying it?
I'm enjoying it now. I mean, look at this, man. We're sitting inside a house, white walls, all that kind of stuff. Look at that TV. You know what I mean? Look at that, man. Watch on the race, brother. How can I complain? There's not a lion chasing me.
So that's the lion chasing me.
However, all these conveniences that we're enjoying right now is a product of the hard work of other people. The sweat and energy that people put in, getting up every day to go to the factory. Or if you want to take it back to slavery, the free work that some people did under duress. Okay? Under complete oppression to generate
That value.
all this value,
That real store of value.
which other people took from them. Mind you, again, the same way you printed money and you have now this so-called value from printed money, is the same thing. When instead of you doing the work, you go grab a bunch of people and have them come do the work for you for free. You do not pay them for it. It's the same thing as printing money. You have generated value
from free work.
from free work.
Now they're doing that with money too now.
When you print money, you're creating value from
No energy at all.
no energy at all.
That's against nature.
Exactly.
And you want to talk about global warming.
Right. So you start with the physical work
Yep.
to get the process going, and then you transition it over to controlling it by the currency, and it carries on. Because now you have people going into work to go earn the currency, but the currency that they're getting paid in comes from people who can print it and then tax them back for it. So they're giving you the money and they're taking it back from you.
And
So you're still
debase
doing the
it.
work for free.
Yeah, and debase it and devalue it with
Exactly.
interest rates.
And then everything that, we run on a debt-based society now, right? Most things that a lot of people own, right? Like, say, their college
Car.
degrees, like current, like, you know what I mean? It's
Even your knowledge
Yeah.
is on debt. Your house is on debt. Your car is on debt.
yeah. So, again, I think that the things that we enjoy now is from the sweat of others. Unfortunately, it has been stolen by the scam system that exists.
Are you awake yet? Or are we just talking?
Stay asleep, because those of us who recognize this, maybe we'll become the next, the next scammers. It is human nature. We have embraced it. You know, we're going to be scamming you next if you don't wake up. I mean, Bitcoin ETF is already there. Yeah.
Whoa, why you gotta go there, man?
Hey,
Jeez.
I'm just saying, let me know in the comments down below. Would you like to join us on a scamming spree? I kid.
The African prince.
Yeah. Join the African Prince, man. You know what I mean? We have bulk email. AI is here now too, so we ain't even gotta. You know what I mean? We're just automating this email send outs.
By the way, do you know that they actually use your voice? They have voice recognition AI scams now.
Oh,
So if you ever get a call and it's just quiet, please do not say a word, because now they record your voice and then now use your voice to call a family member to scam your family member and take their money. Advanced Federal Reserve Act of 2024.
Begin to use FaceTime. Okay, you need to use FaceTime.
Don't call me on the phone. I gotta see
Yeah.
your face and make sure it's you.
Yeah, if you cannot FaceTime, then just leave it alone. You know what I'm saying? Ladies and gentlemen, this is an exciting one. Let us know in the comments down below. What do you think? Maybe you disagree that this system is not a scam system. I've seen people argue for the fact that we need to be able to print money to manage the economy and so on and so forth.
I used to believe that, bro.
Your degree is a disappointment if you're an economist. I have said it. Your degree is a disappointment. Peter Schiff, your degree is a disappointment. Who else?
Your debt-based degree. Elizabeth Warren is
No, I
not
mean,
in
the
debt
whole
no
degree,
more,
the whole degree itself is a disappointment because you spend time to go and learn and understand what you believe is what is. And I just read a book on Austrian economics and I get it. That tells me that my brain is intact. Not to brag.
I was watching this video this weekend and it was quite interesting. 6 years of primary school, 6 years of secondary school, another maybe 5 years of college. Maybe you go spend another 2 years of master's degree to come out and spill out
And scam the rest of the
and
world.
scam the rest of the world.
Yes.
Why you could have just gone to middle school,
Yes.
gone to high school and start a business and start adding value back to the community right away without accumulating all this fraud.
Okay. Well, listen, one day, someday, somewhere, somebody is going to find these videos and they're going to use it and come back to us to be like, oh, remember this guy said this thing. I cannot wait. Ladies and gentlemen, okay, if you know, you know. We're hanging out with the other scammers over there on YouTube.
If
as
you know,
can
you
see.
know.
Yeah, if you know,
Now you know.
Now you know, right? If you don't know, now you know, right? Follow us on the YouTubes, okay? Like the video, share with your friends. We are also on X as STAKK, and of course on Spotify as STAKK. On to the next scam. Brazen out.
Double O.
Hey.